Pakistan is heading to the polls next week. One of the candidates for the top post is Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. His mother and his grandfather were both prime ministers. His grandfather Zulfikar was executed by the military in 1979. His mother Benazir was killed in a terror attack in 2007. TRT World's Jaffar has been on the campaign trail with the next Bhutto hoping to be prime minister.
I've been campaigning all over the country, not just here in Sindh. I've been to Balochistan, Pakhtunkhwa, Punjab, and in fact, most of the campaign I've spent outside of my home province. Now, sort of the last leg, we're covering Sindh as well. And the response that we've received from the people of Pakistan has been beyond our expectations. I'm also running from a very challenging constituency in Lahore, which is the capital of Punjab. The response that I've received from the people of Lahore has also been beyond our expectations. So I'm quite optimistic that on the 8th of February, the people of Pakistan will hopefully choose the Pakistan Speaker spot.
For what crosses your mind when you think that you are doing your campaign in very much the same fashion as your late mother?
Obviously, we learned from her, we're inspired by her. As far as the truck is concerned, the last election, I used the same truck that she did all over the country, and in that campaign, we drove across the country in that truck. This time around, we've had a little different approach, but for this leg of our campaign and for the Karachi leg, we'll be in this truck as well. I think that obviously there's a practical element to this as well. The truck is bomb-proof and bulletproof, and given security challenges, the threats of terrorism, etc., so we need the truck from a security perspective. Otherwise, it'd be far more comfortable than this truck is.
Tell me, how concerned are you about your own safety and that of your supporters?
So as far as the security landscape in Pakistan, it is particularly challenging ever since the fall of Kabul and Mr. Khan's policy of appeasement towards certain groups within Pakistan. But we have, unfortunately, we've been through elections that have been far more dangerous and far more bloody than these elections have been. There's obviously always an element of risk. In Balochistan, there's been six separate attacks in the last few days on candidates from the Pakistan People's Party. And yesterday I went to Balochistan, Khuzdar, for a political gathering. The day before, one of my candidates there was attacked, but I find that it is important for me to go to such places to give the people who are supporting my party, who are working for my party, that moral and physical support, really, in person, that we're in this together, and inshallah, we, face all these difficulties together as well. I'm not. I would say that given relatively compared to past elections in Pakistan, this election, I'm sort of less concerned about security than I have been in the past, but it's always an element that we have to be careful about.
Most of the people that I spoke to, especially youngsters, they tell me that they're hopeless. They don't have any hope about the future of Pakistan. Now, you are applying for the top job of the country. How are you going to address this hopelessness among the youngsters?
Well, I think that this is it's a legitimate observation. The young people of Pakistan are disappointed. They're disappointed in our democracy. They're disappointed with the lack of economic opportunity. They're disappointed overall in the way our government, our country is run. There's an increasing feeling amongst the people, and particularly the young people of Pakistan, that they don't have a stake in our political process. They don't have a stake in our economy. They don't have a stake in our government. And I most certainly want to address those insecurities. I want to provide hope to the people, especially the young people of Pakistan, encourage them to become part of the process. Democracy is never perfect, but it's the best form of government that we have. And if the young people of Pakistan want to make a change, then they have to become part of the process in order to do that. Similarly, I'm campaigning in a very different style than my political opponents. I believe my political opponents are practicing the politics of hatred, of division. For them, politics is no longer just about political differences in opinion. They've taken politics to the point of personal animosity. And I don't think that's not particularly healthy for our democracy overall. But as a result of this politics of hate and division, the younger generation are being disencouraged. They're being demotivated. And the Pakistan People's Party is promising to bury this politics of hatred and division. We're proposing a new type of politics that, rather than dividing our country in as many ways as you can, we pledge to bring the country together and serve all the people of Pakistan, no matter the difference. When I look around and I see how all of my competitors for the office of the Prime Minister are now 70 plus, the decisions that these politicians, our leaders make while in government, they don't have to face the consequences of those decisions. And this is literally the last leg of their political journey. I believe that that is a fundamental reason why perhaps their approach to politics is no longer appealing to the people of Pakistan or the youth of Pakistan. So I believe that we need to create the space for young people of Pakistan to at the very least have a voice at the table, and in my case, why not give us an opportunity to lead the country and address the issues that really matter to the people, be it our economic challenges or the other challenges that we face. My second sort of pitch to the people of Pakistan is that I have prepared an economic agenda that I believe addresses the main concerns of the people of Pakistan. It be poverty, unemployment, inflation. These are the main challenges that the people of Pakistan, the average people of Pakistan, are facing these days. And I've identified where we will cut the resources from the elite in our country, who get 1,500 billion rupees of subsidies a year. And our proposal is that we must end these subsidies to the elite and provide relief to the bottom of the pyramid, to those that need it the most. We've come up with programs for our farmers, for our laborers, for young people, for women as well. And in this way, when the people of Pakistan will see, obviously we have to take these difficult decisions. We have to now start living within our means. But when they see that we will be spending these resources that are already being wasted elsewhere on the people of Pakistan, they'll be able to then feel like they have a stake in our economy. The young people that we're proposing that we will give unemployment support to, or to the farmers, the farmers who we're proposing that we will give, because the government supports the agricultural sector, but it does through the big landlords and through the big companies, the fertilizer companies, whatever. All we're proposing is to redirect those subsidies directly to the small farmers. For our laborers, we're proposing the Social Security program. So in this way, I hope that I can create a feeling amongst the people of Pakistan that they have a stake not only in our economy, but in our country as well.